Let's see what other trouble I can get into here.
This is locked from the inside.
Locked from the inside, and I'm not seeing any way of blasting it open. Maybe this way around, though. I doubt it.
Good day to you, sir.
Likewise. Red McCraith. You?
Perry Cottle, I'm the baker. What are you doing out here in the rustics?
I'm a banisher. I'm looking for ghosts.
I find no ghosts here, sir. Nor demons. The governor, in his piety, sees to that.
I envy your faith, Mr. Cottle.
How's that working out so far?
A man can do any number of things with his life. What drew you to baking?
Oh, any of a dozen reasons. I'll not bore you with all 13. That's also how old I was when my parents died. I needed work. The baker needed a boy. He was a hard man. His wife was a pure-hearted woman. Taught me well. It's hard work, but I love it. I love it dear.
What brought you to New Eden? Were they short a baker?
Elsewhere, folks backslide. Here, we know the value of our daily bread, of God's own bounty. Here, the baker is near in position to a minister.
What's the word around here?
Ah, it's gossip you want. Well, so be it. Recently, as I made my way to the mill, I saw Ishmael Lore sneak into Phoebe Walcott's barn, his arms laden. Now, I don't know what he carried, but since then, he has seemed skittish.
How's life in the Harrows? Does it taste sweet now? Or does it taste bitter yet?
Life in the Harrows, sir, tastes like hard work. And so it bloody should.
I should go.
And I must work.
Matthew 4:4, good luck in Boston. Don't forget, I believe in you as you believe in him, Aspen. Somehow, I don't believe that's part of the Bible. Creepy looking house.
Good day, sir.
Good day, madam.
Mistress. Lucy Barrow, the alewife.
Red McCraith, the banisher. Alewife, is it? I'd never have guessed from looking at you.
And what does an alewife look like, Mr. Banisher?
She's got you there.
Would you be interested in a trade at all?
What do you need?
Good morrow. How are you today?
Now, I happen to know that the alewife hears stories others don't. So, what's new?
Want a story, do you? All right. Recently, I saw Phoebe Walcott walking strangely. She was hiding something under her coat. I don't know what it was, but she went into her barn, and when she came out, she no longer had it. I've seen her repeat the deed on several occasions. Not that I'm counting, nor that I care.
Okay, so there's something about a barn.
I'll take my leave of you for now.
And I of you.
Are we comfortable, Banks? He's half on my lap, half not. I'm kind of curled up in the... curl that is my leg. I've got my...
The well.
left foot
Feels
up and
off.
my
Smells
foot
off, too.
pressed against my right knee. And, yeah, he's comfy. Oh no, he wants all the attention. Simba really wanted all the attention before I started this stream. Picked him up, his harness head off. That's just Walcott, right? And alright, now kindness to remind you gently of your outstanding bill of repairs on your boots. Anyway, so I put him down, right, so I can get set up, and he's still purring. That little bastard's wide-eyed, looking at me like, what the hell do you think you're doing? And he climbs right back on me. Dear Mr. Watson, I am responding to your letter regarding my abilities. I am delighted to know that we share the same interests. However, if possible, I would like to meet you somewhere. So they're crafting something in the barn. Mr. Watson, Mr. Watson. Oh, this is the... Cobbleston's house. I forgot. Right, he was like, what the fuck, I didn't want down. And proceeded to climb back on me, burning his head off and enjoying even more attention, because I wasn't going to deny him the attention, naturally.
The Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, and the way of the ungodly shall perish.
This is that crazy dude, I think. One that put me on the path of... Oh, yes. Crazy dude who believes he's the speaker of the chosen one of God or some damn thing. I'm looking for side stories, but I'm not finding any. There's Ishmael. I was so damn tired though when I came home. I decided I was just gonna record Daily K and go to bed. And that's exactly what I did. Didn't even bother listening to it. Just recorded and went to bed.
Mrs. Barrow, can I speak with you?
All right. Speak.
Tell me about yourself, about your work.
What are you, the census taker? I'm Lucy Barrow. I'm earnest, proud, clever. I'm a widow
yes.
of 41. My husband and I ran a tavern in England. I was the brains, he was... well, he was there. And if you call me Widow Barrow, I'll fetch my shears and dock your chestnuts.
What brought you to New Eden?
Freedom. Prosperity. The chance to watch good Puritan men drink till they are sick, even as they fill my purse. And chestnuts. I came for chestnuts.
Somehow I don't think she's talking about chestnuts.
I'll take my leave of you for now.
And I of you.
Okay. I'm just gonna continue on.
Blessed is the man that hath not walked in the counsel of God, nor
Are you
I
Ishmael?
greet you, sir.
Yes, you are.
Tell me about folk round here.
A vast subject that requires, perhaps, a more specific question.
How about you? How are you feeling?
I've not been asked this in a long time. I am feeling a bizarre conflict between faith in the Lord and sheer unholy terror.
I'll see you later, Ishmael.
Anytime, sir.
Governor.
May I help you, Mr. McCraith?
I have to admit, this is an unusual case.
Yes, but have you solved it?
I believe so. But the culprit was not responsible for the plague. At least not directly.
Have you found the witch or have you not?
Someone here has been dabbling in some dark magic. I have the name.
So, what are you waiting for?
I have the name. I don't have the full picture. When I do, I'll act.
Come, you have the name. You have the proof. The matter is simple, is it not?
Not exactly. The name is Lamentation Haskell.
No, it can't be. My son is studious. Curious, too curious at times, perhaps. But he does not have a bad bone in his heart.
He showed Caleb Watson a ritual. The cobbler used it and became possessed.
Even if true, It would only mean my son was exposed to corruption. It happened before. Bring me proof, Banisher. Find the real source of evil.
I'll get it. Mark me. I must find your son, Governor. Sooner rather than later.
His interests take him hither and thither. If he isn't here, he must be working on the outskirts. He's been sprucing up one of the abandoned houses there. I ordered them emptied when the sickness hit. Here, take the gate key. Go there. See for yourself. You're wrong about him. You're wrong about my son. Needless to say that I count, of course, on your discretion.
Isn't it amazing how he's so surefire, sure that there's a witch, and the witch must be punished until it was his son that was accused, and then it was, oh no, someone else is behind it all, da 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 da. And there must be someone else who showed him this stuff, and blah 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 blah.
He was quick to condemn till it was his own son on the block. Who's he really protecting?
We'll bring him the proof he wants. If the boy is guilty, his father may not be able to protect him.
What a damn name though. Lamation? What the hell, man? My Lammy is a good boy? Sure he is. No friends. His name is literally Lamnation. I mean, seriously.
Hell's balls. What happened here?
Something's emanating from under there.
No wonder this place is off limits.
She's able to manifest, but I'm unable to switch to her. Amazing how that's working.
Watch out! We made it angry. Think you could take on a ghost? Run, Red!
Die, big and ugly. Crying out loud. Okay, so there's that. That's why my ring is glowing blue. Yeah, exactly. She's curious, sometimes too curious, but totally not guilty of causing this plague.
One of these must be Lammy's hideaway.
Beware. Wards.
Freaking ward up there. Why is there wards in this area? It's abandoned.
Did you bring your gardening tools? No? Moving on then. Hi, mate. You here?
Set of tools include scalpel, knife, magnifying glass, and other objects. Book on herbalism.
Door's blocked on the other side.
Fauna and flora, Corvus corax or common raven, omnivorous and opportunistic by placing seed in carrion, insects, food waste, grain, berries, fruit, eggs, and small animals. Interesting.
That's locked. There must be a key.
And he's been hunting animals, clearly. May 1692. My dearest Lemmy, has been as always a great satisfaction to talk to you again. Love your enthusiasm and wit. You remind me of me when I was your age, so eager to know more about the greatest mysteries of our world, of all worlds. I only wished I could have stayed longer, but I must go back to Providence. Till then, here are some quick notes I throw at you to quench your thirst. Some of the meager research of my humble self has been able to gather with time and patience. I believe it is fair to admit we know nearly nothing concerning the dreadful Aralu. Only the rarest writing dare talk about it. Is it the mysticized hell only the boldest dare to travel to and come back alive? Are all of these almost forgotten tales fragments of an unveiled or lost truth? I truly cannot say, but I know this, my dear Lammy, you and me are like Orpheus, ready to cross the forbidden waters and bring back the only fiancé we really cherish, knowledge. To map those uncharted lands, to pass the threshold and barely walk those forbidden deserts and icy rivers only the maddest poets sang about. See what stand beyond and come back to dream some more about it. What a thrill, my young friend, what a goal. If only I was younger, just like you, I would follow you in this untold journey. For crying out loud. For now, I can only advise you to be careful. Yes, the threshold between our world and the other side is thinner in New Eden. That does not mean it will be easier to travel there. According to some of my research, some already tried in this area. Petty warlocks and puny witches. Maybe it is why the threshold is so thin. Maybe it is why the dead seem so easily allowed to walk this land. Who can say for sure? Last week, while I was investigating on my own, I have clearly noticed some particular vibrations coming from an ancient mill located above a cliff by the seaside. Quite a creepy place, if you ask me. If you were to investigate further into the possibility to find a threshold in the mystical Aru before we meet again, this could be a place to start. But be sure to be prepared, my dear boy, for the death of the king. No. My old heart could not bear to lose another promising and beloved colleague. Until we meet again, I can but advise you to keep all this secret, as blessed and gentle as they are. Too many of your local friends would not be welcome the kind of knowledge you and me both share so cheerfully.
Arrowloo. Mean anything to you?
Not a thing.
You mentioned an old mill. Seemed fascinated by the place.
There's a map with dots and a footpath. It seems to suggest someone's been walking the void, just as
The incisions are clean. The precision of an expert.
There's magic here, though faint.
seems someone's been walking the void, just like Red does.
Nothing incriminating. Yet.
Remember what we found at Caleb Watson's? Maybe we're not looking in the right place. If I had something to hide, I might hide it in an abandoned mill. Take care. The place is warded. I am warded. I cannot.
It would seem I need to garden before I can actually take out the ward there, because it's behind that root. Can't get a clear shot on it. Okay, so where the hell's this mill? I'm clearly unable to visit by ghost travel. Through the gate? So it's not even on the outskirts, it's literally elsewhere.
Craig! More fire!
I have another in sight. Not today. Dodge it if you can.
Take that to your face. Craig! More fire! Why do I get the feeling that we're such ducks? Die, you bastard!
By a mill?
Away from the village. Perfect for his research. Perfect to hide secrets.
He's not out here for pleasure, that's for sure.
No, he's definitely out here for pleasure. He's an odd duck, after all. Definitely a different kind of pleasure. I'll take that, thank you. I think that's the second farmer I've picked up, maybe. And let's find out. How many of these farmers do I have? All three of them that's needed for the item in this area. Cool. Now I just need a chest to go with it. Pastures, Old Mill, Dark Woods. Old Mill's this way. Okay. Nice of them to put up a sign that says Old Mill that way.
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
Not dead for long.
Die, you bastard!
If the map is correct, the treasure must be hidden nearby.
Hey, which stones?
That corpse is gonna shoot.
Die, you bastard!
I said die, damn it. Ah, the treasure. Mysterious cash riddle. Find my better half and you'll know how to find me. Where I lie, I silently ponder the majestic stone crown. What the fuck are you smoking? Majestic stone crown.
Red, I can't manifest anymore.
Why are there wards on the beach?
Much better.
I have no idea what a majestic stone crown is. Could be a mountain, could be a natural stone thing that looks like a crown.
Watch out. We made it angry.
Good. Let it be angry.
Ask for help if you need it.
I would, but you're not therapist.
Bastard!
Thank you.
Anytime.
Seriously, why would he ward the beach? Yeah. Load the big boys
I'm with you once more.
in the area. Even with all the warding. So if I get in a fight with Big Boy, he grabs me and Antea is unable to assist me because of the warding. That'd be bad.
This isn't over yet.
Oh, hell. Yeah, they're not affected by the frickin' warding whatsoever. As demonstrated with this fight. Started up with me unable to switch to Antea because of the frickin' warding in the cave mouth. At least I think it's a cave mouth. It looks like a cave mouth. It was right up there after all.
I'm right here, you know. You're in its sight, Spring.
Try this on for size. That corpse is taking aim.
Okay, well.
The sea is restless. Perhaps the Kirin Crone awaits.
The who now?
Sea serpent. Known to eat 7 whales for dinner.
There's one off the coast of Cuba, too. Lusca.
Is it big?
Big enough to sink a galleon. It has tentacles.
A wee squid sounds interesting, but I'd lay money on big bad snake.
Oh, shit.
A wee island kiss for you. What should we expect up there?
A gateway to the mythical Aralu, whatever that is. Otherwise, terrible tragedy, dark doings, sick secrets. I don't...
135, 70, and no.
Wild guess.
Found my way to the mill without actually meaning to find my way to the mill, because I was exploring the beach as a way of looking around for other shit. Ah, well. Yeah, there seems to be an awful lot of just dead bodies littered about. No one seems to be perched on the side of a tree or cliff, just randomly. I see another fucking ward up there. Waiting for the indicator to turn red so I can actually shoot the damn thing, but, you know. There it goes. Oh, it wasn't a ward. It was a soul trap. Oh well. But he's definitely not guilty of doing dark magic, as his dad said. Of course not. He's only walking through the valley of death. Dabbling in shit he shouldn't be dabbling in. What's this?
Careful. A dark will is upon that thing.
Just the farmer. Maybe. No, it's the miller. Damn it. I don't have the miller. I have the farmer. I'll have to find the farmer. Yeah, that's true. They
Destroy
could have
those ghost wards if you want me back.
been dumped by anyone. Soul shard. Yai. I have to find the damn wards in order to get through those rocks. What's down here? Ah.
Easy as pie.
Nah, but you can't cook. Why do I get the feeling that you're sitting ducks? Kiss for you.
Here's one of the millers. Level 20. I'm only 14. Damn. Something tells me I'll wind up down this way after I get done at the mill. Because that's probably where the Void Walk is. Or maybe not. Oh well. Endless spectral activities. You find an endless cluster of spectral activity. This type of cluster can be repeated. Its intensity, difficulty will increase after each completion. You can recognize the endless cluster of spectral activity through its reddish ambient color. Ah, joy. And as it's endless, naturally.
The right words of power may force the nearby specters to show themselves.
Alright, let's do it once, at least.
Hogging all the fun.
Reinforcements! This is getting serious. Down, boy! Not today. Great! More fun. Let's get back up.
You're in its sights, Red.
That corpse is taking aim. Piss off!
I have another in sight.
How many of these fuckers are there? I mean, seriously. Yeah, it's endless, but it's supposed to be in rounds, getting progressively harder. Unless I misunderstood what it was saying, and it's literally just endless till I run away from this shit, but... Oh, finally. +1 to all attributes, and I can do it again if I so choose. Running is for cowards. Yes. Tactical retreats. That's the better way to go. Okay, back to the mill I go. I believe it was up this way. I haven't been to a campfire in quite some time. I need to find one of those. There's supposed to be one in this area.
Wards, you're on your own.
Basta.
How many do I have now? Poacher, farmer, soldier, sentry, miller 2. Don't tell me the wards are all the way up there, extending all its power all the way down here. Because on this cliff face, I can switch. But when I get up close to those rocks, I cannot. Ah, there it is. Think. No, that's where the miller is. Damn it.
I am warded. I cannot.
Found the last miller, but I'm unable to grab it because of fucking wards. Thanks, asshole.
Thank you.
There. Finally got the damn ward.
Shall we?
And just for map completion's sake, I'm gonna go get the damn chest, because why the hell not? So far, these chests have not been good. Oh wait, it's the other way. Seriously. None of these chests have been worth my fucking time, but just for map completion. Get it the hell off my map. Go grab it. Oh, and to clean up my inventory too, because after all, once it's used, it gets out of my inventory.
Unclean spirit, leave now.
Smiling Death. Okay. Dexterity's up. Wisdom's way the fuck down. Oh, good God. And my block is down. Yeah, no. I'm good. I like the name. But, no.
Take care. The place is warded. Don't just stand there. Move!
See, big and ugly. There. I don't have to worry about it as much.
Raging vandal. Bust!
Yeah, big and ugly dead. On account of being alive, Ghosts and Ghoulies 0, Red McGrath, Wraith, way too many to count. Okay, back to the main path. See, there's a campfire up here somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where. Hoping it's near the mill. What the hell is the point of being able to knock that over? There's nothing there. I can't climb through there. There's nothing to shoot. Nothing.
Looks derelict. Is he really inside?
And of course, it's fucking warded.
This would do nicely if I wanted to put my legs up.
Mel has definitely seen some better days. Yeah, one time it was probably actually in use. For things other than demonology. And study of the occult. As well as stupidity. Probably used for its original intention, even. This brooch needs upgraded. Copper, magnesite, and this salt. Well, most people use a mill to grind grain. At least that's my understanding.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Oop, another body. Green, not people? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I need in the mill. The way in is through here, but it's warded. Where? Where is the mill? Ah. Nope. That's just a soul trap.
I am warded. I cannot.
Of course you're warded. Guess the kid's a dick. Just throwing up wards everywhere.
Red, I can't manifest anymore. Watch out! Spectre possession!
Down, boy.
There must be another way to go. I just don't know what I'm missing. This is where I was before with the endless nest. There was another campfire over here. And then a yellow point of interest way over the hell over the yonder. Something here that needs knocked over, but I'm not sure how the hell to find it. It's not like I can shoot the damn thing either. Not seeing where I can possibly shoot something. That way, maybe.
The ward's power is gone. Off we go then.
Oh, there.
Guess we're not going that way.
There should be a way up here.
When I find Lammy, I want to bust him in the mouth for making me do all this shit. Take my rifle and just whack him one. Or maybe turn him over to the alewife and she can harvest his chestnuts.
What hides here in the dark? Come out, come out.
Studious collections. Collection of studies by the void, huh? Knew it. First symbol, drawing of witch symbol, ineffective. To be paired perhaps with another symbol to double the effect. Second symbol, drawing of demonologist symbol, absolute failure. Third symbol, drawing of another demonologist symbol, works. F weakly. Fourth symbol, drawing of a first and third symbol mixed together, and the symbol is circled. Try this. Yeah, you're experimenting with shit that's beyond. Attempt to translate lesser Palaginist ritual into common English.
Looks like Lammy was trying to translate some sort of ritual.
Not any ritual. This is the lesser palingenesis.
I guess no one warned Lammy that grimy reincarnation rituals were not without risk.
Of course they didn't. He's experimenting with shit that's beyond his understanding. Let's see. Antoine Roulette's notes.
This relay lad seems dangerous.
His apprentice seems to be following him down the same path.
Because they think.
So, what are you hiding in here, evil spawn?
Glancing at the original writing, Lammy's work was poor. No wonder the ritual he spawned for Caleb from those botched words of power went wrong.
Can wait no longer. Father may preach or lull about with his selectmen friends in tongue, but words will not save these people. We have the power and duty to act, not to cower with fear for our reputations. But Father has always feared the loss of reputation to the point of abandoning his craft, leaving me to learn it in secret. For shame, my father will not act, then I will. LH.
He doesn't speak well of his dad.
He thought he was better. That's not a particularly difficult task, in fairness.
We need to get to the top floor. Bet we'll find something.
Yeah, it's not hard to unfinish Ghost Ward.
More ghost wards. Someone was being extra careful.
Not careful enough. He actually thought he was able to control all this, and it got him into trouble. Arthurton's notebook, page 5, from 1637, December 19th to January 3rd. After a long study of the book, Ethel, Antoine, and I shall perform a resurrection ritual. Success in part. The pig lived again for several minutes. Ethel proposes that we sacrifice the 4 fishes. 1 chicken was not essence enough. Dinner was good. And one tells me he would gladly sacrifice the faithful to his own eternal life. I hope he does not mean me. It begins. Antoine preaches eternal life. The congregation listens as if bewitched.
This place has been a veritable Aladdin's cave of madness and horror.
It's an abandoned mill, Antea. It's no Versailles.
Well, at least dinner was good. This looks like the correct path, so I'm going to go the other way. Whoop. Nope, the other way just drops me down.
Over here. Look.
Amulet of Akalari. Yeah, there's too many reds. Lammy's research, 17. Subject immediately sensed my presence. Herbs had no particular effect on its senses. 18. Failure once more. Yet seemed to be deceived for one moment. No, could this be linked to the organic tissue I used? Don't need to check. 19. Inconclusive. May be able to fool it, but if I come near, it starts getting agitated. Test with ghost ward to increase effect. Test 20 is insufficient. Correct ingredients, could it be the symbols? Test 21, still not working as expected in all capital letters. Test 22, I believe I am unto something, we'll finalize soon.
Why did he feel like he needed so much protection?
Because he's in...
More magic mockery. He wished to disguise his presence, or perhaps to distract from it.
This is the old mill. Key something or another.
It's just a lift. Why is this mechanism so complex?
Yeah. The Aquila Philistica.
Look, again.
So these cultists used the Agrippa for their rituals.
That sounds bad. How bad?
Very bad. In search of eternal life, they fell into a trap. This book. Now, for their hubris, they served the void. They became a sorrow.
Heatherton's notebook, page 6 from 1663, January 6th. The day arrives, soon our favor shall fair be rewarded with the greatest gift. The company assembled, we readied the ritual. Antoine hath much to discuss aside. I care not. Eternal life beckons. Someone seems obsessed.
Should be useful.
Windmill crank. Ha ha. Finally.
The lift should work now.
The lift should work now. So I've got to go all the way back to the frickin' base of this frickin' windmill because the lift now works. Crying out loud. feel like I climbed this entire freaking tower just to turn on the goddamn lift. It said it should work. But it's still locked. Who the hell do I have to shoot? And I can't take the damn thing back out, so... What's that? Oh. Fine. I'll take this lift.
All this is more serious than we thought. I'm apprehensive. Not just because we're going underground.
The sorrow won't welcome us.
What around here does.
Yeah, even the humans don't welcome us. The living don't welcome us, the dead don't welcome us. We're very much unwelcomed.
You know, I could get to like it underground. The darkness, the gloom, the cool air.
Really?
No, not really. Not at all.
This ivy is strong. Really strong.
You don't say.
Wish I could just shoot it in the eye and be done with it, but no.
Shite. Here we go again.
I have to deal with that. It's so damn strong I can actually see it without Antaea's help. Ah, well, let's get down there and do this shit then. Well, where are the 3 points? There's one.
I'm releasing this thing.
try this on for size.
Watch out!
It doesn't seem to want to be let loose. I wonder why.
Trouble's about. Blasted pest!
You're done.
Okay, where's the last one? Ah, up here.
I see no more pillars.
That was filthy. When all this is over, I might retire.
You'd miss it. You know you would. You need to see this. Dead animals, again. Different symbols and magic. Seems they were used as bait. Is this how we got through the Sorrow's vigilance? I love doing that.
So he was using animal sacrifice in order to distract Sorrow from seeing him in order to get through the fucking void. Resurrection ritual from 1637. Pig success did not last more than a few minutes. Second try on December 25th. Chicken success lasted much longer than the pig. Was it because of the size? Small size and requires less essence. Third try on December 27th. Cow failed. The carcass was too massive to see, and the ritual didn't even work at all. So this other group that came before Lammy, experimenting with resurrection, couldn't resurrect a cow.
Back down to hell.
Oh yeah, chicken went well. And the pig was an initial
I can't
success.
touch these webbings, but I won't be able to get us through. cannot make my mark on this web.
So a different kind of blockade now.
So, here we are.
They wanted immortality. They got it.
The trade isn't fair. Guess that's the point. Now let's go before I change my mind. Dark rituals, void breach, general weirdness. Lemmy can't be far.
Ghost wards cannot manifest.
The wards work well enough. You didn't need to kill so many bots.
Demonologists use necromancy. Maybe he thought he'd bring them back when he was done.
Another fucking ward.
It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm?
I'm with you once more.
He literally thought he could hang wards in the void to remain safe. What the hell? This is their home turf. They aren't going to be warded off.
The ward's power is gone. Spectres. They haven't noticed us. Stay low.
I don't care. Let's do this shit. Don't know what this is, but hey. The fuck? Those things don't even seem to affect them on Earth. Chances are high that you could care less about me. Right? He literally set up this thing though, so specters could be attracted to it instead of him. Fuck's sake.
Dodge it if you can.
Careful now.
Careful my ass. Careful doesn't get me experience.
Wards, you're on your own. The ward's power is gone.
Try this on for size.
An Ariadne's thread leading through the void. Very useful indeed.
Very useful right until it falls apart. Then you're stuffed like force meat in a turkey.
Yummy.
Have some of this.
I'm talking to a guy on the YouTube chat. Let's see. Is that way? Oh, there's this way. Let's go this way.
Creepy hideout. The governor's spawn likes a bit of drama.
Hand-drawn map of the Harrows with the initials ER. Two places have been circled: the abandoned mill and Godacre Cemetery. The veil between the Aru and Incarnate seems particularly thin in these two areas. A breach. No wonder he's so fucking weird. He hangs out here way too much.
This one's different. Looks like it died diseased.
And he's the cause of the fucking pestilence.
Something's missing.
Ghostly apparitions can be controlled or at least shepherded with a variety of known rituals. These must be performed with great care lest control be ceded to potentially catastrophic effect. An illegible equation. If the words of power differ from 0.1 in intensity and appropriate protections are not carefully used, the ghost will appear but will not bend to the demonologist's will. This is to be avoided on risk of widespread injuries, death, and worse. Yeah, I know, right? You made a freaking hideout.
This is some dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you. Ugh, what is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void.
Somehow I doubt it.
So, you can see me. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Haskell?
You may talk. A Banisher ghost. Amazing. How on God's earth did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
Were you stuck here?
Were you stuck in here?
In the Araloo. Originally I was searching for the source of the poisoning. I may have overestimated my talents.
May have.
Still, an amazing place to be stuck in, no? Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you use a decoy?
We fought it. Don't change the subject.
You fought it? Of course you did. A good thing too. I was starting to think it was wise to meet tricks. Oh, but I have so many questions.
This isn't a social call, kid. And we're the ones with the questions.
Oh. Oh. Of course.
We must talk of Caleb Watson. Why in the hell would you give him a resurrection ritual?
Ruth's death hit poor Caleb hard. He was alone, and so I would often stop by his workshop. We talked. He took a keen interest in my studies and was a good listener. When he learned that she could possibly return, he had one question. How?
You saw his grief as an opportunity.
You saw his grief as an opportunity to test the effects of the Nessapanan Genesis.
Oh. You know the ritual too? Amazing, isn't it?
I've studied it. The actual ritual. Not the mangled version you gave Caleb.
Yes, and I'm sorry. I found it in a copy of De Occulti Philosophia by Cornelius Agrippa von Nettersheim. A remarkable book.
I've met my fair share of illustrious occultists, and none owned an authentic Agrippa. Much is lost in translation or altered in the printing. I doubt your copy is an exception.
Of course! The power is in the words, and mine were wrong, so the power went awry. How very fascinating.
Your studies put you in danger, dumbass.
Are you aware of what would happen if people learnt of your studies?
Surely the acquisition of knowledge cannot be a sin.
Do you remember Deborah?
Miss Comenius. Yes, of course, I remember.
Your father tasked us with an investigation. One way or the other, we must return with the mystery solved.
Ah. I think I understand what you're saying. I might be in a tiny little bit of, danger.
Tiny bit.
You see ghosts. You stroll the void as if it were your garden. You possess and share forbidden rituals. Who are you really?
I'm Lammy Haskell, and I'm a man of many sciences. I am in fact a true pursuer.
That raises more questions than it answers.
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As occultists, do we change the world or scratch upon its surface? Each discipline I embrace peels back a new layer of reality. I'm yet at the beginning, and see where I already stand. Amazing, no?
You did not find the void breach beneath the mill by accident. You had help. Who told you?
I did my research.
Suddenly, you're a man of few words.
I'd rather not involve those not present. discretion, you understand.
He's playing with things he can't control. Right.
We find you up to your neck in the blackest magic, speechifying about your transcendent journey. Your life is on the line, Ali.
We must counter the devil with knowledge of his tricks. That, my father always said, is the purest of God's work.
Aye. I can imagine your father saying that.
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation. Demonology, sir, as he would say. He saw me as his heir. Then, of a sudden, the books were forbidden. So I stole them, the very same books he'd forced upon me as a boy. I understand them where he does not. I did no wrong, apart from a little theft.
From the looks of this place, you're knee-deep in research. What are you doing here exactly?
Searching for the origin of the Harrow's Plague, of course. And I have a theory on the subject.
Of course you do. Go on then.
Now, at first, I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk remained sick. They looked for witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it. You see, the Araloo taints New Eden. Its influence leaches into the Harrows. The evidence is everywhere.
Can you prove that? Where is your evidence?
In New Eden, the threshold between our plane and this is thin. Even I, a novice, may reach the frontier and then go beyond. I also believe it happened before. Some years ago, New Eden was hit by another epidemic.
Was it the same illness?
I believe that first epidemic was caused by the porosity of the frontier between New Eden and the Araloo. Although, where theirs was an affliction of burning flesh, ours is a corruption of mind and spirit. And I believe I have found its source. There is a substance, a strange ooze. You may have noticed it. This, I believe, is the true source of the Harrow's poison. It carries a particular stink, on the scent of which I experience first confusion, then a loss of control over my limbs.
Confusion, paralysis. Can you tell me more?
I felt my movement slowing, my thinking too. Space seemed to thicken. But wait, what if it was not space thickening, but time slowing? In recent months, many in New Eden have spoken of similar feelings, of lost time, hours untrackable, days passing unremembered. Who knows how the Araloo disturbs the minds and bodies of women and men? Unfortunately, I cannot reach the source. The Araloo is a formidable place. Tricky. A maze constantly evolving, changing, reshaping itself. The isthmus, for example. I found an oozing crack in the ground. The terrain then remade itself, and I can get to it no longer.
Perhaps we might be able to find a way through and take a look at that source.
Would you? That would be splendid. Would you mind taking notes?
You've studied demonology. Did you do it alone?
When my father forbade me to continue, I confess I disobeyed him in secret. Those big books were very boring until they were forbidden. Suddenly I could not get enough of their secret knowledge. Funny, eh? More recently, a good friend of my father showed me that I had only been scratching at the surface.
Who was your father's friend?
An itinerant Frenchman who often visited New Eden in recent years. He called himself a true pursuer. As a thinker, he was prolific and profound. My father was so proud to be included in his discourse. For him, knowledge is the ladder to greatness, and greatness is the prize. To me, knowledge is itself the prize.
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
And with that sorrow gone, I can leave. Do be careful. My home is your home. If you need anything, help yourself.
The Aralu is not your home, Lamy. But thank you.
Pardon my morbid enthusiasm, Mistress Duarte, but could I ask you a few questions?
What do you wish to know?
Do you still need to eat? Do you feel hunger? Sorry, it's just, you're the first ghost I've met, well, in person, as it were.
I don't eat. Not in the way you do. I feel hunger. Again, not in the way you do.
Fascinating. And can you touch things, smell them? Are colours the same as you remember them?
My senses are different. It's difficult to describe how. I can see, sometimes touch.
Ugh. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void.
Yeah, let's try to reach the source of the ooze. And destroy it.
We should get going. So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
I was as earnest as he. Ah, the rank enthusiasm of youth. It's sickening, really. I don't know if the paralysis and confusion applies to me, but I feel strange, and I suspect the ooze.
Only one way to find out.
Rule number 4, don't touch the ooze, but here we go.
Oh, God. I need a wee bit of help here.
Yes.
Oh, it's not pleasant. Well, not pleasant at all.
Take care. The place is warded.
And I'm destroying wards as I go, because frankly they're unnatural here.
Much better.
I'm explaining to a viewer on YouTube how I got into K-pop, which essentially was broke up with my ex in 2015 and started getting heavily into nightcore songs, which led me to Japanese songs, which Pandora can't keep them straight, so mixed in some K-pop songs. That's how I found my love for K-pop in Korea. I already love Japan. I mean, hello, source of video games.
Try to find a way across.
I'm on it.
Here we go. Yeah, Pandora's very much US centric. I'm not sure it's actually available anywhere, and it's not really worth the hype either. I mean, I used to think it was good, but you can't build a playlist. You basically just add songs on, and it will play them randomly.
You're welcome.
No particular order, no way of seeing what the next song in the playlist is going to be. Unless you have a premium account, you can't have a song played without ads playing endlessly. It's just annoying. So, yeah. Again, I used to enjoy it, but I think that's the app they said to use for playing music in the background of Xbox. You can do the same thing with Spotify.
It oozes through the breach, suppurates like a festering wound.
How delightful.
Oh yeah, ads have always been there. Even for stuff you paid for. I mean, look at cable in the 90s. You were paying for it and you still had ads. Oh.
See what lies on the other side.
The ooze is traveling through the void, and that is the cause of the settlement's issues, I think.
Where are we now?
Underground, looks like.
Wonderful.
Yeah, the ooze is here. The inkwell has been discovered.
The ooze affects the incarnate, too. Who goes there?
That doesn't seem normal.
Is that a ghost?
I don't know. But I don't think we're alone. What might you be then?
What was
It was human shaped, but it looked like ooze.
you just say shite? You?
Yeah, that was not normal.
It's bigger than I thought it would be.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
That's classic human behavior. Ooh, shit. Yay, Sojong has made a comeback. Let's see. Not even remotely worth it. Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? They had her on the show to talk about her new music, but live show. Hell, even a record. It'd be nice to see her again.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
What's this?
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs.
What? What, Simba? Somebody wants attention. Oh yeah, live is definitely better than pre-recorded, but I'm just saying it'd be nice to see her in general. What? Apparently somebody went held. Oh. No, Simba. Are we comfortable, you son bitch?
Just me.
I felt it too.
You know your brother's gonna probably attack your tail, right? Yep, there he goes already. Gibbs farm account books, all repair, blah 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 blah. 80 pieces of 8 corn on horse meat. Revenue. Wow.
The Gibbs' land was barren.
Hey.
Struggling for money.
Thanks, stop it. See, I knew he was going to attack your tail, and I knew you weren't going to want to stand for it.
Look up. The ooze, oozed through the very stone.
And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
Maybe it was personal.
Was the Gibbs' house targeted by the ooze?
Obviously. Look around you.
Gibbs, thank you for your note. God himself knows times are hard. Thank you that you could not honor our last order of grain was understandable. Blah, 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 blah. And another doll. The Dowser.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well...
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I believe... What are you doing?
Your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
They were determined to do for her. She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
Try this on for size.
It's coming for you.
Away with you!
Mrs. Gibbs, I presume.
Let me guess, you want held again, so your brother can attack your tail again. Come here. Now we're comfy again until the attack on the tail comes. Yeah, stop it. Baldigus. I want held.
Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite.
I can't, Rory.
Somehow I don't think it's Witch Ward this time.
Perhaps the reward's here to counter the curse.
Well now, I'm honored.
Hey, where there is.
I'm at your side again.
There. Fucking Witch Wards.
A ward restrains me.
Another one? Good grief.
Another ward. This one looks intact.
Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body.
Maybe not to make you angry. Expected no less from you, Mrs. Gibbs. Reinforcements!
Someone didn't want to stay dead.
Clemency Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden Town with the governor.
That's not what the woman they accused was saying.
The Gibbs are not at home to rational explanations.
Can comes, I can do whatever I want. Come on, take a weekend comes. Come on, take a weekend comes. Hey. Ah. The greedy shall fall, says the one who was after eternal fucking life.
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
Weekend comes. I can do whatever I want. Weekend comes. Hey. And I've gone backwards. Oh, they didn't make it extremely clear on which way is what. Come on, the weekend comes. I can do whatever I want. Come on, the weekend comes. Come on, the weekend comes. Hey. Will the greedy preacher not fall into a pit of torment and misery, still trying to lead his flock well into the afterlife? The questions remain.
Over there.
Elusive little buggers.
I know. You're in its sights, Red.
No, it's in my sights.
Devil take you!
Find the source of the ooze. Kinda feels like I'm chasing after Ninja Turtles. Secret of the Ooze. Or Ghostbusters with the pink slime. But this isn't New York. I mean, it's close enough. New Eden, New York. Same continent, at least. At least there isn't any creepy-ass portraits of demonologists. Ghost. Looks like I'm be stepping in it.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
Find a way around then.
Don't step in wet. A little too late now to be stepping in the ooze. I mean, seriously.
Take care. The place is warded.
Ah, Weekly's coming back. Cool.
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first?
The chicken or the egg? What the hell was that cat doing?
Much better.
Let's see what we've got. Ah, cats are playing again. Or, more accurately, Banks is being a bully again. Well, somebody needs the exercise. Yeah. Simba gets annoyed. He's not much for playing. Yay, after skill.
The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
Really? You're drawing a blank? Come on, daddy. Come on, daddy. Come on, daddy. Come on, daddy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, daddy, come on, daddy. Come on, daddy, come on, daddy. Come on, Come on, come on, mountain, I'm so good with you. Come on, come on, race that go.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Piss off!
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Poison spread to the groundwater.
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source.
Come on, so good with you. Come on, race that go. Come on, Wonder what's up here. I'm so good with you. Come on, dog. Come on, race that go. Come on, down and go. Death's Head. Let's see. Third punch attack reduces manifestation's cooldown by 5 seconds. Punch attack increased by 5%. 45, 49. Yeah, this is stronger in every freaking way. I'm gonna switch over to it then. Shock. Something that was worth grabbing. Alright, 100 meters in this direction. Hey.
This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave the space to have one, then we'd both be better off.
Oh shit, these two cracked me up.
Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow. Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through.
Join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
Yeah, it's amazing
Get back up.
how many religious fanatics see the devil or other evil deities in everything. And in that fear, they cause more problems than what's actually present.
You'll have to hit harder than that.
Thanks for the advice, Antea.
Think you can take on a ghost?
This isn't going well. Get lost, won't you?
Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Obake liquefy. This is something else. The ooze reacted to our presence. The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them.
It's exactly like fucking Ghostbusters 2. The ooze made people cranky. It was a manifestation of negative emotion.
We're not finished here.
I'm aware we're not finished here, but still, I wanted to camp.
This is it. This is the source. How do we get to it?
It's been a while. Not years. Well, maybe years. Couple years, maybe? No.
Someone's left us a fire camp to use.
Can't be. Hasn't been that long. He was playing on TV at work not that long ago. Then I recognized him immediately, like, hey, Ghostbusters! Hitting the enemy with Antea reloads the rifle. Next rifle hit increased by 25%. Banishing an enemy restores 25%. But fuck that noise. I'll do this then. It's amazing how many times I've had to choose between a stupid choice and a no-brainer. Firing restores 15 spirit. Switch stance here right after you block an attack to trigger a punch attack that ignores resistance. Costs 20 spirit points. Damage dealt by all perfect switch attacks are also increased by 20%. Well, that sounds nice. Firing restores 15. Let's go with this. No. So I've got a point, but I can't really spend because I have nothing to spend it on. Simba, knock it off. No.
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that bucket down? A ghost left a fragment of their past here.
Okie dokie, have a good night.
A vivid memory from the dead is somewhere near.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stolen.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Of course, Haskell is involved.
Himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
Dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
Then do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. Why now?
He's afraid. The Earth took the Gibbs house. Perhaps he thought he was a target too. The Gibbs had a hand in rigging the witch trial, but he was the one who sealed it.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Haskell must have feared the suspicious mob. This can't be good.
Who are you?
Confess! Make them speak!
If we speak, so you listen?
Impudence! Provocation! Read the charges!
Let rule in the grave. You have blood on your hands and weakness in your heart. Guilty!
Swore to vanquish evil. You conspired with witches.
Sworn to banish all ghosts. Instead, you embrace one.
The charges. Cowardice, oath-breaking, deception. The verdict. Guilty. The sentence. Pain hereafter.
I only seek the truth.
Truth is a poison most believe they want. That poison will end you.
Bloody hell. Cheap tech. What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it.
Bloody hell, that stings.
I'm not messing about, am I?
Getting rid of that ooze should weaken the shadows.
That shadow's got its strength back.
Don't let the ooze get back to its shadow.
Yeah, it forced me to put my hand in it. I think she has to fight it herself for maximum damage.
Damn you!
Ugh. Wonder how much longer this is going to go on for. Also, I've got a question for Ashley. Because I see that Hayaman of Tiara does days stuff. I wonder if she knows Hayaman or has ever met. Because that would be awesome, you know?
This just won't do. I'll take care of this thing.
Damn it. I need more spiritual power before I can have you take care of it. Na 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 na.
You won't do that again.
No healing for you.
We use rituals to help the living, not curse them.
Magic is only a tool.
Now I'm gonna face both of them at the exact same time. And deal with fucking slime blobs. Crying out loud.
This just won't do.
I'm suspecting Days. She said it was a work trip after all. Days is the only one that I can recall her traveling with. Injustice for all. Defeat the infamy. The weather isn't really for swimming, I think. I mean, she doesn't have to hit like a ocean for it.
Now justice is ours.
The ooze is traveling or drying up? Carried the feather to him and then it dries up. Cool. Well, I think we found our culprit. The quill Governor Haskell used to sign Deborah's death warrant. So it was... it was literally born because of his need to condemn the witch.
Can we please get out of here?
The witch that wasn't actually a fucking witch. Of course. So he is in fact the source of the evil. He wanted a name. He wanted someone to blame. Well, he can only blame himself at this point. Of course, he'll likely not take responsibility whatsoever. Because Haskell take responsibility? How dare he?
That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
You're powerless. You were always one move behind. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Haskell's cowardice is to blame. To save his own ass, he condemned a woman he knew to be innocent.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
Probably good that I slept extra today, because Yeah.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
Thank you. Really? No plans today? Not even sleeping in? I mean, I'm not planning to be on this for much longer. It's just good that I got some extra sleep, so I'm not extremely draggy.
Seems to be stuck.
Apparently my burst doesn't carry up. Bastards.
Shall we?
With your noisy neighbors, I doubt it. No, I do hope Ashley does visit the chat, though, while she's in London. I very much doubt it, though. I mean, seriously, given the time frame. Because that's what, like 6 o'clock in the morning for England? That's why most Londoners don't tune in to Radio Clock during the live show anymore. I agree, it is always nice, but...
That down there, I was tense.
7, you think?
I was impatient.
Me too. That infamy really got to us.
Years of anger coursed through me. Yet now I can't even remember why.
Me neither. This is what an infamy does. It's over now. We're here.
I said something to hurt you. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. And I hope that you forgive me too.
Okay, so it is 7 for England when Radio Clock starts. Good to know. I'm likely to forget, but good to know.
One thing above all else, my friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with...
No, they got this place built quick, didn't they?
The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet, in his name, they serve themselves.
Just like you, Haskell.
Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
Right.
So true.
It's very possible jet lag
Mr.
will be
McGrath.
hitting her.
My friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good people here.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the Banisher speak.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye. There's a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden. If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her. And it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
It tells the story of a woman, a teacher, living peaceably among friends, until there came a plague. In fear, the good people went to their governor. "The devil walks among us," they said, "and you must save us, or we will find someone who will." This governor knew he could not save them, but he could give them a witch. She would confess, or she would be judged.
Deborah Comenius was a witch, Mr. McCraith. She was the devil's tool, and worse, much worse.
The picture of yourself that you hold in your mind is that of a great occultist.
To repel the devil, the wise and fearless man must learn the Black Spy's tricks.
Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the veil, past the hem, beyond the invisible? Have you ever heard of the Araloo?
What gibberish is this?
No? Your good friend Etienne Roulet did not. It seems they knew worthy of his secrets. Never mind. Do you then consider yourself a true demonologist?
In order that a war be just, 3 things are necessary. Firstly, the authority of the sovereign. Secondly, a just cause. Thirdly, a rightful intention.
Aye, the Summa Theologiae of St. Thomas Aquinas, a classic quote from which you have conveniently omitted an important detail. To wit, a just cause is required, namely that those who are attacked should be attacked because they deserve it on account of some fault. The trial was not fair. You had no proof, and you knew it.
Credible witnesses gave believable testimony, sir.
Witnesses like Gibbs, who pressured you into a guilty verdict to avoid being suspected of witchcraft yourself.
There was pressure, I'll not deny it. But I did what I did to protect the colony. It was a difficult time.
You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
I live and let live. I choose only for the dead.
I choose for the living. These people are sinners, sir, and must be led back to the light. This is my mandate, my duty.
What do you really want, Governor?
I wish only to serve. I am the trusted servant of the good people of New Eden. Without me, they're lost.
Without them, you would be lost.
Yes. Maybe I do need them. How very human of me. But these people undoubtedly need me, Mr. McCraith. And there is no one else.
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract, I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more, no thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was, then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it, belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken. Secrets and lies. Wrongs, basically. Your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her death.
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy.
A spare just because it's a scent.
You say your flock forced your hand. For the greater good, you say you indulged their bloodlust. I believe you did it. I don't believe your motive. You delighted in your magical witch hunt, your trivial rituals. You thought you'd be lauded for your humility and skill. But you have neither. Now all around you crumbles. Yet still you state your claim as the rightful protector of the people of New Eden. I have found the culprit, the devil worshipper, the source of the evil that has befallen your community. Sorry, son.
You're having a laugh.
Can't be.
That don't. My son, a witch. You mock us, sir. Present proof or retract your ridiculous accusation.
Now you need proof. For years, Lammy studied your precious library of the forbidden. But he outdid his father. He learned. 'Twas Lammy who taught Caleb Watson the dark ritual that brought his beloved wife back from the dead.
I was trying to help. I did nothing wrong.
No, Lord have mercy.
For shame.
The boy was always strange.
Wanted proof.
No.
And there is admission.
No, Lammy is a good boy. I won't have it.
Easy, Governor. Your son's intentions were sound, and his mistakes, grave as they were, did not poison the well.
Forgive me for swearing in the meeting house, but this is a blooming farce.
Have I ever failed you?
Many times.
In evil times, have we not endured?
Endured, yes.
Have I not protected you?
No, you have not.
Fooled by his own flesh. How could he be so blind?
And the fall of Haskell. Worse than death. Worse than sacrifice.
Have faith. The Banisher has lifted the curse. Brighter days are here.
He's being rejected by the people.
I knew you were trouble. You and your lady. Look what you've done.
Exactly.
Don't push your luck, Haskell. I've given you a shot at redemption. It's more than you gave Deborah.
Damn you, Banisher.
can't accept responsibility for his own actions. Or that of his son.
Consideration of a curse lifted. All rights defended now and hereafter. I look forward to never seeing you again.
Don't count on it. The work's not done.
Hello, Simba.
I hate this place. Rest up, then please, let's get out of here.
Piece of 8,000. Woo! That was a good investigation. I suppose Deborah wants a word now. Rest up. Okay. So I'm going to the house.
You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. This region is doomed. I know it in my bones.
There's no shortage of suffering around here.
Askell saw to that when he ordered Deborah's execution. I know that we're together, and it makes us strong, but I'm still wary.
Don't lose yourself. You've done far more than I could ever have asked.
I'll do what it takes, and gladly. You need not ask it.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were a part of me. I understand her anger. I feel her rage and can't help but relate to it. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
You thought by becoming a banisher, you'd overcome your anger and fear.
I thought at least I'd gain control. I'm a big bad banisher. I fear no ghost. But this whole ordeal has shaken me to the core. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister, Ayomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Are you sure it was a dream? Is that why you left the schoolhouse without me?
Yes. It must have been a dream. She wasn't there. I mean, how could she have been there? But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
The nightmare, perhaps?
I don't think so. The nightmare felt close. This felt like it came from further away. As if from a different realm of being altogether.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
Death has already torn us apart.
I hate this is where we are. I hate that I'll have to say goodbye. But for now, I'll do everything in my power to catch you.
This is how we win. Thank you for being the kindest soul I've ever met.
Thank you for being the bravest.
And snare. Can alter the Fails fabric around a target and restrain it. Efficient against creeping vine. Red can destroy the lesser specters behind, hidden inside its buds. Nice. So now I can finally deal with the garden crap. Retaliation. When red is hit, increases damage of the next heavy attack by 100%. That sounds nice, actually. Damage dealt by red is increased by 20%, but damage increased... No, thank you. Weak spot hit with the rifle restore 15 spirit points. That sounds good. Okay, it is now. Now I'm supposed to go for the other half of the shit. Oh, go figure. I need copper and 42 of it, damn. Okay. Yeah, definitely not today. Ooh, that's a big ass bird.
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Ceridian, what's wrong? I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
You understand that? But it's a bird.
It's Ceridian, by way of the invisible, speaking through the crow.
But it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Okay. Now that I've gotten my... I'm like 3 meters away from the next segment, so... There we go. I've returned to the island. By the way, I recommend Bad Kids. They are an awesome group. I don't remember who they were before they were Bad Kids. They've changed names a few times now. But I've been enjoying their music. I'll put it in the gaming chat for you both to enjoy. It says instrumental, but this is not an instrumental. Anyways, thank you for joining me as always. Monday, I'll be playing The Outer Worlds at 8:30 a.m. Tuesday, 8:30 a.m. I'll be playing, hopefully I'll be playing Nier. Not really important how they were called as long as you know their music. Well, that's true, but knowing the group name helps me find their music faster. Same with song titles. I mean, it helps knowing the song titles. But, yeah. Anyway. Hopefully I'll be on the air come Tuesday. I've already tested it. It can be streamed. It's just last week when I was going to start it, Microsoft was having issues with their shit. And it was many, many hours, like 6 or more hours before they finally got the connection up and running. Thankfully, I have more than one console I can play, so it didn't really affect me all that much. Anyways, I will be back on this on Friday at 11 p.m. Central Time. Until then, oh, they fixed it alright. It hasn't had an issue since. It's rather rare for Microsoft to have an issue like that. Same with PlayStation, but I've been waiting for PlayStation Stars to come back. The app has been down for over a month. And the app is saying PlayStation Stars will be returning soon in phased regional rollouts. And that's the PlayStation Rewards, basically. So I haven't been able to get anything from that. Hopefully my purchases has been counting, but you know. Anywho's, thank you for joining me. Apparently they had some massive issues with that. Yeah. And I will see you next time. Have a good one.